What's going on there, Throttle Lockers? Welcome to another video of Kickstand with the Plan. Now, before I get started, if y'all been paying attention to any of my videos, you know what I'm about to do. I'm about to sit here and say, if you like my videos, hit that thumbs up. If you want to see more, hit that subscribe. But don't forget to hit that little guardian bell down below to make sure that you don't miss out on all the videos that are going to come up. Now, today I'm going to kind of talk about a few things that have happened in the past week or so. And some of the stuff to get ready for with the upcoming weather and stuff like that. But let's start off with this. Look, I don't care if you have opinions and stuff like that. I've always been respectful of opinions. But what I hate is jumping to conclusions. And what I mean by this is, I took a video of my background, just showing some of the stuff off of what I got up on the wall and everything. And put it up on my Instagram, and someone saw the flag and sat there and was like, oh, well, do you have that flag for historical value, or are you supporting the KKK? Are you freaking serious, dude? That thing's got a big-ass motorcycle on it, okay? Everything else on the wall is motorcycle. Could you not put the two together? Why did you have to go ahead and think that I was representing the KKK? And if you're really going to go that far, dude, don't even freaking worry about being on my page or following me or anything like that, because that's just retarded, okay? I mean, God. I don't see everybody that has a freaking Bob Marley poster up there thinking that they just smoke weed. Hell, they might just like Bob Marley. I mean, God. I hate when people jump to those conclusions. But this is another thing that I wanted to talk about the other day. I had an incident that... I'm glad he didn't pull his bike over, because I was ready to whoop his ass, alright? It pissed me off. So, I was with my family in the cage and all. I had my daughters in the back, my wife with me, and we're just driving around, going shopping and stuff, and stop over at my favorite little leather store, Papa's Leather Barn. You know, I always go there to get merchandise and stuff like that. And on my way back, I was like, hey, I'm right here by this bar. Wanted to show my wife which bar I go to whenever I ride around in town. And it's called Margarita Island. It's a great little biker bar to go to and all that kind of stuff. So I drove by there. Of course, there's tons of bikes driving around and stuff. So being a guy who rides and everything like that, I was trying to be extra careful and cautious to make sure I was looking for bikes and stuff like that. And I go by there, point it out, and we keep going down the road and everything like that. Well, I come up to an intersection where there was a turn only, or a go straight or turn intersection. And I'm in the straighter turn lane, and I seen two bikes behind me in the turn lane behind a van. Now, here's where I had a problem with it, okay? I had my blinker on. I let them know that I was signaling that I was going to go ahead and turn and not go straight. Now, the other thing that really ticked me off was as I made my turn, I had my windows down and all that just to get the nice cool air that was outside. And I'm going around the curve, and here comes this fucking weekend warrior guy, you know? One of those guys that you could tell they just only ride occasionally when the weather's nice. Okay, it was 75 degrees out. This guy was in full leather gear. Yeah, why he was dressed like that, I don't get it. But he comes riding up to my window and he's like, hey, wake the fuck up. I was like, fuck you. I wanted him to pull the bike over. I was pissed. Well, I guess his buddy was almost rear-ended me, because instead of them pulling into their lane, they tried to go over into my lane. And they almost fucking wrecked themselves into my car. And then try to make it out like it was my fault. I'm like, dude, I gave you every opportunity to let you know that I was turning. And I stayed in my lane. So that shit pissed me off. Now, I know I've watched a lot of videos, and you guys probably see those on Moto Madness and all that kind of stuff, of cars that do merge or almost hit bikers and stuff like that. I agree with some of those videos and some of the situations, but my situation, that was bullshit. They just tried to get in my lane, because as soon as I made my full turn and they fucking cussed at me, all this and that, they ended up getting in my lane to make a turn down the road. And it was like, dude, you could have stayed in your lane and waited to figure out what I was going to do, then get over. It pissed me off. So I ended up following these guys for another 10 miles. Then they turned around and head back to where they came from. And I was just like, that was it? That was all the riding you're going to do? Yeah, that was ridiculous. But that was something that happened with me, and that was just what really irritated me, and I just hate when people do that, and it really sucked because coming as a biker, I didn't want people to think that I just didn't give a shit about bikers, because I do. But guys, I don't care that you're weekend warriors and you like to ride on the weekend or whatever, or you're full-time riders. You also got to pay attention to the cars around you to make sure that you can see what they're going to be doing, or try to anticipate, okay, they got their turning light on, I'm going to stay right here just in case they do decide to turn or not, because you never know. People don't always turn their lights off. So that's what irritated me about that, and I'm just like, whatever. I really wish that I'm glad I didn't get out of the car. I'm glad he didn't pull over, because I was so steamed up that I probably would have got out and just started hitting. But now, let's get back to the subject of this video of what the planning is gonna be. So, everybody knows it's getting cold. It is getting absolutely cold outside. So, now you know what's gonna be coming. If you guys are wanting to put your bikes up for the winter already, and it's only October, alright, that's y'all decision. But me, I'm going to keep on riding because I have all the gear and I like to ride. I don't care what the weather is. As long as there's no snow or rain on the ground, well, depending on the rain. As long as there's no real heavy weather coming out, I'll get out and ride. I don't care if it's cold. I got my leathers. I'll put long johns on. I don't give a shit. I want to go out and ride, okay? But yes, you got winter coming up, so you want to make sure that you have your proper leathers. You want to make sure that you have the proper riding gear, your well-insulated gloves, face mask if you want them, but something to kind of keep you warm and all that kind of good stuff. But you also got to make sure that you're paying attention to all the roads, and the people that are driving around, because for some reason, if a snowflake falls, everybody forgets how to fucking drive. So just try to keep an eye out for that kind of stuff and make sure that you are going to be well warm and well prepared for the roads that are coming out, Now, it is October, and next week is Halloween. Can't wait. But I wanted to tell you this story of, oh man, a few years ago, what happened to me. And I still laugh about it to this day, and I figured you guys would get a kick out of it. Now, a few years ago, I used to have my hair long, like down to my shoulders and stuff, right? And I had patches all over my vest and stuff like that. My previous vest, I outgrew that because I got a little bit bigger from beer. But I went out, and it was Halloween day. I got paid, so I was like, okay, I'm going to go make my payment at my loan office and stuff like that, trying to get some bills taken care of. Well, kids are walking up and down Main Street trick-or-treating and all this and that, and it was a good time and everything. But I walk out of my loan office after I made my payments, and I had my bike parked right out in front of the store next to the loan office, and people were outside their storefronts passing out candy and all that kind of good stuff. And I get on the bike, and I put my headphones in, and I couldn't hear anything. And all of a sudden, I start the bike up, and I get a pat on the shoulder. And I was like, look up, and the lady was like, hey, you look like Jax Teller from Sons of Anarchy. I love the costume. Whoa. Just because I looked like it, doesn't mean I was. But I was just like, I'm actually not dressed up for Halloween. I just out riding. And so it was funny that they mistaken me for dressing up and participating in the holiday when I really wasn't. But I got a good laugh out of it. They laughed, and they were just like, sorry, would you like any candy? I was like, nah, I'm all right, but I appreciate it. And I was just like, that was one of those little moments of, wow, the one day that I didn't put anything together to make it like, oh, well, I'm going to get called out on this being a costume, kind of bit me in the ass, but it was still a funny little story. I was just like, it makes me laugh every now and then, but I figured I'd share it with you guys because, hell, you might get a kick out of it. But that's really all I got to say about this video. Guys, look, if you are going to get offended by anything that I got on my wall, you can say your opinion, but don't get pissed off at me when I come back with mine, alright? If you don't like what you see, you don't like what I say, You ain't gotta follow me. You ain't gotta like any of my stuff, okay? But I would like it if you guys would enjoy what I'm doing and enjoy what I got going on. And another thing, guys, if you're on a bike, please make sure that you're looking out for cagers, because some cagers ain't paying attention, some are, and you got to make sure that you are also riding safely as well, so you're not getting hurt. And of course, dress for the weather and have fun for Halloween, man. Get excited. Even if you ain't got kids, get out there, freaking just pass out candy, do whatever, you know. Of course, parents, if you guys are watching this, make sure your kid's going to be safe. Make sure that they are going to be wearing some clothing that people can see them, or have flashlights, glow sticks, something like that, so they can be seen, because you know it's going to get dark and all that, and your kid's going to want to be going out. But that's all I got to say about this video. So until I see you guys next time, always remember, keep those throttles locked, those tires hot, but never forget, keep that rubber down. I'm out of here, because I'm going to go ride.